It's hot. I don't have central air. I turned off my air conditioning for this video. So please, please, please keep me in your prayers. If you see this video, it means I made it, I guess. Or someone found my old recordings and decided to edit this one last video for you. It's not going to be that one. I'll be alive. I'll make it. If I break out into a sweat, just bear with me because it's hot. Okay, so I don't do reviews. I'm not a review person. It's not me. Those are other channels. They do reviews. I want to get to a movie before it's bad. But here I am talking about these movies that are already made because no one's asking me. No one's saying, hey Claire, come look at this. Can you help us before it's bad? Before everybody sees it and we can't take it back? No one is calling me. No one is emailing me. No one is texting me. I'm being ghosted. No, they don't even know me. But yeah. I hate when I'm right. So this trailer of The Monkey King, why is there a child? I don't know. Was probably more accurate than I actually intended. We don't need the kid, okay? I was right. We don't need the kid. Why is there a kid? And yeah, she's pushing the plot along, right? But in reality, she makes this movie horrible. I do not like this character. She is useless. And I was waiting for Monkey to just kick her ass off the team. And she kept coming back because she had to. And that's the problem with her character, is she's useless and no one cares about her, and honestly, she's extremely annoying. I was just like, please, can we focus on Monkey King? He's the fun one. We barely get to hear him without you being like, oh no, Monkey! Monkey, no! No, Monkey!
No, Monkey! Monkey King, stop! Monkey King! Monkey, stop! Monkey!
Abash.
Monkey! 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 Monkey!
Monkey King! Stop!
Monkey King!
Fucking reminds me of Dexter's Lab. Agent Honeydew. Monkey, please, if you hear us, help! Come help save us!
Monkey, this is Agent Honeydew. Help us.
But that's how it is. And I just want her to leave. The whole movie. And she instigates fights all the time. I just want her to go. We don't need the kid. This movie could have been a lot better without her. Monkey King has a stick, and that stick is a character. That's enough. The stick doesn't really talk. It's sort of didgeridoo speaking stick, I suppose. We don't need the kid. We don't need her. She's whiny. She has no real purpose. She made a deal with the devil, and then she had no compelling reason to actually stay with the Monkey King, but she was never conniving enough to follow through with her deal. You know what? Let's review. Let's start at the beginning. Monkey King. This is the problem with this story. Oh my God, I'm sweating already. This is the problem with this story. We start off establishing Monkey. He's kind of a monkey, you know, like Curious George. He gets into stuff, you know, he's just like not throwing poop. He is born with no family. He just comes from a space rock. And the way the movie goes about like portraying these moments of him feeling like he has no family is him saying, I don't actually care.
You'll never be one of us. You're a selfish, rebellious fool who will end up all alone.
I'm not alone. I have my stick.
And that would have been cool. to keep with, but they don't. So the other small apes dislike Monkey, and the old monkey, he kind of is just a little racist. I mean, why else is he against Monkey from jump? This is a baby, and he's just like, what the fuck are you doing here? Why? It's just a baby monkey, and you're blaming him for everything that goes wrong. I mean, he is a powerful baby monkey, and he does get into stuff, but he's still a baby. Instead, he's treated like a terrorist. From the beginning, a terrorist. He doesn't even know where this monkey came from. He has no empathy. This old man hates this red monkey, the only red monkey, and blames him for the deaths of the other monkeys. But the great thing about Monkey King, before he's even a king, is that everything just rolls off his shoulder. This man does not care. He doesn't care about the naysayers. He doesn't care about the people who don't believe in him. Like, it literally goes in one ear, out the other.
If you go out there, you will die.
Says you.
And I love that about Monkey King. I love that. He is so fun to watch. It feels like he believes this to his core. Like, it is very genuine that he feels this way about himself, that he can do whatever he wants. I love it. He's a great character, but he gets weighed down. But we'll get to that. First, he needs a stick to become sort of a badass monkey, a monkey that can really tear some shit up. So he gets the stick, which pisses off the Dragon King, because the Dragon King's like, that was supposed to be me. But the stick was like, I don't like you, and I've been waiting for Monkey King. So Monkey King and Stick hit it off. It's a great duo. They're a great duo, even though Stick could be more animated. It varies whether or not they decide Stick should be alive, because sometimes Stick just doesn't respond to anything happening around him. And then other times he does. I don't know, doesn't make sense. It's not even all the time when Monkey is just holding Stick. Stick can move by itself. So I'm confused why Stick doesn't do that all the time. I mean, I know why. It's because of Lynn. All right. So Monkey King is on his way to just murdering 100 demons. And he's at 99. And this is where he meets Lynn. And honestly, I'm still not sure where Lynn comes from. So the family we meet, they kind of make it seem like that's not their kid. So I'm like, okay, so we're all in agreement that this kid doesn't belong here.
Where did you even come from, kid?
I've never seen her before, and I'm the mayor's wife. I know everyone.
Where did she come from and why is she in the story? I don't know. I don't know. And guys, I don't know this Chinese tale, not familiar with it, so I don't know if they have a kid. But you know what, I'm gonna look it up before I finish this video, so we can all find out together. But I don't like that kid, and I don't want her in this film. She's ruining it. For everyone. For everyone. So, this girl inserts herself into the situation. And, you know, I was going to buy it a little because she's like, oh, well, you don't know how to read Chinese. So she's like, you need me. But of course, she's a plant. She never fully acts on it, but she does act on it, but she doesn't. All she has to do is get the stick. And instead of doing that multiple times, she's just like, oh, but no, I can't betray Monkey King. Well, not yet, at least. The story's still got to progress a little bit more. Even though we're not really building up our relationship, no. I'm just here being an annoying little brat that Monkey has to keep saving sometimes. I don't like this girl, Lynn. Okay, so Monkey King didn't know her name for most of the movie. I also didn't know her name.
It said, Lynn, common peasant girl. Tried to make a difference. Never did. Does it have to end that way?
I don't know. Who's Lynn?
I'm Lynn.
Oh!
And yet this little girl still persists in the movie. And why is she still here? They try to make the case for her by giving her a whole flashback sequence. Like, No. First of all, you rushed through Monkey King's development. There should have been a lot more in there. I feel like the pace was just so quick. That was like 20 minutes of movie, no more. And then we get to Lynn. We so rushed to her. So the girl pops up out of nowhere because she's trying to get this storm to save the crops. Who is this girl? Still, have we figured it out? Whose family does she belong to? Whose farm is she farming on? I've never seen a parent, a cousin, a friend. She doesn't have anyone. So where did she come from? Why is she in this movie? Still, I want to know. Because she's ruining it. Every time the movie slows down, it's because of Lynn. Like, this is nothing like what the trailer wanted it to be. Which is what I said, is they're doing all this da-da-da, and it's not happening. And apparently it's not happening in the movie either. Marketing really, really, really tried to make it more action-packed. And that's why the lip sync issue happened, you know? Because they wanted it to seem like they were getting along. Like, it changed from him being like, no, stay away from me, to
Try to keep up.
no, the relationship is nothing like that. It's not. He does not want her with him. And he states that all the time, multiple times, over and over. He does not like her. And just like the Princess and the Frog, somehow they're forced to get along. For the sake of the emotional climax in the movie. Can you really say that any of us would shed a tear if Lynn just disappeared out of the movie halfway through? Does any of us think that Monkey really views this girl as family, even though they keep trying to make it happen? But I'm not joking with you. It's very much like the Princess and the Frog, where they keep trying to force this romance to happen, but it's not happening. There is no chemistry. Tiana is fundamentally disinterested in Naveen. She has no interest. It's been a couple days. She's focused on her restaurant. And here, Monkey King, he don't care two shits about this little girl. He's interested in achieving his own goals, which are ever evolving with greatness. Honestly, if the story just focused on Monkey King, it would have been so much better. Developing him, humbling him, and not by having some random girl flip-flop throughout the whole story, then decide she's the only one who can talk him down. She's not a compelling character. She doesn't stand up on her own feet. I don't know what her deal is. She doesn't get it. She's not getting the vibe. You either stand toe-to-toe with Monkey King or get out of the way. You've ruined it. That's a fail for the writers. Like, pick something. Is she too weak to do it, or is she just a really conniving person? If she's gonna be conniving, like, fully play into it, but you also wanted to play her as like a sweetheart. No, you cannot do both. I'm not gonna feel sorry for this little girl ever after I've seen some of the stuff that she did. Why would I? And I don't feel sad. And when she decided to throw herself off of heaven, I was just like, all right, she's almost out of the movie.
He's coming. He's coming.
Guess that's how much I wanted her gone. And then Monkey King saved her. Which we all knew he would. This is how I know we didn't need the little girl. At the end of the movie, she's dead. She's dead. Why did we spend this movie with her? They didn't even decide to make the guy who came to get Monkey King like a relative. So that little girl is completely irrelevant to the Monkey King. So she ruined the movie for nothing. She ruined it for no reason. I like Monkey King. And I'm not saying I like the movie. I like everyone except for Lynn. She ruined the story. I mean, she's a weak character, but she ruined the whole story, because Monkey King is a very strong character, and honestly he had enough going on with the immortal ones, that old monkey who's racist, let's be real, and the Dragon King and his minions. We don't need Lin. If anyone needed to come enlighten Monkey King, it certainly wouldn't be someone who's not enlightened. What sense does that make, Buddha? Why did they write Buddha like that? Buddha's the one who would enlighten. He wouldn't just smash Monkey King. He knew that that little monkey was a wild one and had a big destiny.
Buddha! I didn't see you there.
This monkey is a powerful being. He has an important destiny.
So why did they rewrite that at the end? To make Lin have something else to do and contribute to the story. Literally, you do not need this kid. Why is she in the movie? She ruined it. Anyways, guys, that's all I had to say, really. It's a story critique. You remove Lin, you can develop Monkey King better. He has a sidekick. He has someone on his side. Play up Stick. Stick can be a great character, but sometimes he has to be suppressed and immovable because you need Lin to have an easy access to the stick, for one, and two, give her something else to do, because literally Stick is not a liability. Like, Stick really helps Monkey King be Monkey King. That is the ultimate duo there. Then you have the people against Monkey King. He is racking up adversaries this whole movie. This could have been an epic showdown at the end of the movie rather than this stupid emotional climax with Lin that's more like a little fart. We could have had a battle where the immortal ones team up with the Dragon King and Monkey King has to beat them back. Maybe they found some more demons. I don't know. But things should get crazy, and I want to see Monkey King fighting with his feet. He's a monkey. Take advantage there. So, you have that. Then Buddha can come break it up, you know? That's what Buddha would do. Be like, peace, not violence. But this is so narrow. You know what? I don't know the tale. I'm just saying, whatever story this is, doesn't work. Lin doesn't work. Lin is a wet blanket. Lin is the poop on the party, the rain on the parade, and she raining the whole time, the whole movie. We never like her. We just have to feel bad for her because she's a kid and sometimes she almost dies. And we still have no idea where she even comes from. She is just alone. The movie is better without Lin. Anyway, guys, for Monkey King alone, I think you should watch it. I think he's a very interesting and fun character. Not nearly developed enough because they have to give so much time to Lin. She's dead at the end of the movie. It's a missed opportunity. Monkey King, it would have been a really solid movie for the library. Very fun, probably pretty easy to make a show off of, I'm not gonna lie. I think Monkey King could have been a limited series, and that would have given us like way more time to hang out with Monkey, hang out with Stick, not have Lin, hang out with the weird immortal ones. I want to see more. We only saw like 2, and I know there's more because one of them was talking about having a banquet. So give us more of that. I'm a little angry because I think it could have been a fun summer flick for everyone, and instead it gets ruined by Lin.
What's it say?
It says, oh,
Alright guys, since this is part of Journey to the West, I'm not familiar with Journey to the West. Let me read this. Sun Wukong, also known as the Monkey King, is a supernatural Chinese character popularized by the novel Journey to the West. He's an immortal demon who gains extraordinary power from long years of spiritual cultivation and rebels against the primacy of heaven. He falls from grace when a supreme deity, in this case the Buddha, banishes him to an earthly prison below. Guys, that's the end of the movie. We did not need the kid. This is why the kid doesn't fit in there. Okay, I'm gonna keep reading. Soon Wukong begins life as a rock on the mountain fog wall, which the winds shape into a monkey that becomes supernaturally animated. He quickly establishes himself as a powerful forest demon that would go on to battle the Dragon King and other sea demons. His exploits earned him a number of powerful weapons, including his signature gold chainmail shirt, phoenix cap, cloud walking boots, and magical 8-ton staff. Guys, there is no girl. There's no girl. We didn't need the kid. This is a great story. They had great bones for this. They had a great character in what they decided their Monkey King was, because it's not the same Monkey King. I mean, yeah, they're both pretty brash, but their Monkey King, he is doing the most. We did not need that little girl. Oh my... I'm so disappointed because it could have been great. It could have been so great. I would have really enjoyed this film if they had just stuck to the Monkey King. It would have been great. And that's why I'm here doing critique. I don't want to review movies and be like, wow. No, I want this to be great. I want to see good animated films. I read so much into that Monkey King trailer, and some stuff I wasn't right, like the lip sync stuff. That was definitely a marketing thing. But my instinct about it was right. The movie is slow, but the intention is for it to be action. It's Lynn. Including this character ruined the movie, especially since the writers couldn't even decide what kind of character she should be. Conniving or a sweetheart. She's just a conniving sweetheart, and we are supposed to like her, and we don't. Nobody does. Nobody knows where she came from. I hate that for us. Anyway, if you haven't seen The Monkey King, go do it. I know you guys know someone who at least has a password to share. Go watch it and tell me if you like Lynn. But really, tell me if you like The Monkey King, because that's why we have the title of the movie. I think he's great. I don't want to see more characters like him, but I want to see more characters that are risky like him. Anyway, it's too hot, guys. I gotta go. Otherwise, well, I'm already melting. I'm not a witch, I promise. So, thanks for watching. Bye. We didn't need the kid.
I will learn so much from you.
You're still here?